Hello again and welcome back. As I had mentioned in previous videos, we are on the move and so we are not in our normal location. We have moved out. Right now we are in a hidden secret location somewhere deep in North Carolina.
We're not even in North Carolina, and we're at my mama's house.
See, it's so secret even I don't know where we are. Actually, we're in South Carolina and
We're at my parents' house.
yeah, and we have, as we said, we're going to keep trying to do the videos. And we have stuff from MEZCO and NECA and Funko, of course, and also SIDESHOW.
Hmm
And while we were down here, we were in Walterboro, was it Walterboro,
hmm
South Carolina? And we
Yeah.
stopped by the GameStop down there and found a chase. Granted, I wasn't trying to get anything from Black Panther. I wasn't too terribly interested in the line, but, if you find a chase, you don't pass it up if you can help it. And kudos to the GameStop in Walterboro, South Carolina, for actually putting this stuff on the shelves. Because as you know, that
Yeah,
is
they
a
had it on the counter. All of the
yeah,
new stuff they had
and that
on the
was sitting
counter.
there.
Yeah.
And the guy there told me that that's like the third one they put out, I think.
Yeah, he was saying that
Yeah.
with the Black Panther, I guess the chase is so common in there
hmm
that they had 3 so far.
Yeah, which is nice.
Yeah.
And so kudos to them. GameStop has actually kind of stepped up their game on that sort of thing, as has Hot Topic.
Yeah, Hot Topic is doing really good.
Walmart and Target and FYE still leave a lot to be desired, which
Yeah.
brings us to this photo. Caught this off of eBay.
Hmm.
Who ends up with all that? Unless they got something fishy going on at one of these retailers. That's somebody who works in one of these stores.
Yeah.
And everybody wonders why Funko collectors hate flippers so freaking much.
I still never seen that Pennywise in
No.
the FYE.
No, and still looking for Faker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still haven't found that.
Still have not found Moss Man.
No.
All these things are supposed to be out, and hell, we've looked in 2 states now. It's getting ridiculous. So,
well,
it
actually,
is what
we
it is.
haven't. We haven't been to a Target or a Toys R Us since we've been here.
Well, yeah, since we've been
And we
here.
only got here yesterday. So.
At Mama's house.
Yeah.
But anyway, starting off with MEZCO.
Mm-hmm.
And what we're looking at here is the backpack for the 1/12 scale figures.
They're selling just that backpack?
The backpack with Baby Hulk in it. And it's because in the comic books, Old Man Logan was taking care of Baby Hulk. So they made a Baby Hulk backpack accessory for the Old Man Logan figure.
Oh, okay, and then you just put that on the
You put it on
figure.
The 12th scale Old Man Logan so that you can keep that going if you so choose.
It's a bit much.
Well, some people are just really into
that. You
that.
got to put that on a rotating stand because how else are you going to see it?
Maybe you can put them in an action pose so that you can see the baby.
I mean, that view right there is not bad, but then you can't see that guy's face.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
I don't know. That was MEZCO's idea.
Okay.
Also from MEZCO is Classic Wolverine. This is Wolverine in his original costume.
Okay.
Was it the brown costume or was it the blue and yellow was the original one?
Mm-hmm.
I'm confused. I'm sure somebody knows.
I don't know
and they can tell us. Look, he comes with a bloody sword.
Oh, that's what that is?
I think so.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I don't know why any other reason why it would be red like that. Yeah. But that is the 1/12 scale figure, and remember the 1/12 scale figures from MEZCO are typically about $80 retail.
Okay.
That is a 1/4 scale, and I'm sorry we have jumped into NECA. That is a 1/4 scale Daredevil mask off, and I will show you the box. And of course, these are the big ones like the Ninja Turtles that you like. 1/4 scale from NECA, the Epic Marvel.
Okay, so you can change the head out.
You can change it to the Matt Murdock head if you want to show him all beaten up. Because he has a lot of scars on his face.
Okay.
And then we're going to jump right into
The
SIDESHOW.
SIDESHOW. Another Batman.
Another
They
Batman.
do a lot of Batman.
Yeah, they sure do. And this is from the Hush series.
I don't know
Prime 1 Studio, 1/4 scale, I guess.
And that's the exclusive version for some reason.
I do not see a regular version of this one, so I don't know what makes it exclusive.
Maybe it's that thing in his hand, that boomerang.
Perhaps his batarang or his grappling hook. Actually, that grappling hook has got ropes there. And that is $1,010. $1,010.
It's a bit much.
Yeah, it's expensive. Mixed media, it looks like.
Yeah, with the cape and the rope there.
Next is the Court of the Dead card set. And I think it's just regular playing cards, but it's Court of the Dead themed.
How much is that?
$20. You don't like that?
Okay. I don't know. I mean, are those playing cards?
Yeah, they're just regular playing cards, so far as I know. It's just a deck of playing cards, but it's Court of the Dead themed. Okay.
I guess.
She's happy enough to just go to Dollar Tree and get a pack of cards for a buck.
Get a pack of cards for $1 and play cards.
Next is the Empire Strikes Back Hoth version of Princess Leia. Shown here with all her bits and pieces, her stand, her
binoculars.
Rifle, yeah, the gas mask, and everything from the opening scene of Empire Strikes Back, which in my opinion is the best of all of the Star Wars films.
Oh yeah?
In my opinion, carries a lot of weight, sister, let me tell you.
You say so.
Yeah. And that is $220 for that action figure, 1/6 scale from Hot Toys. Martian Manhunter.
I like the base.
The Martian Manhunter, DC Comics superhero from SIDESHOW, and he is a statue, obviously, and he is $260.
That's not bad, but then you can tell that's not a mixed media. That cape looks sculpted. It doesn't look like it's fabric like it usually is, and the clothing doesn't. Well, not clothing, but the underwear and the boots. They don't look like it's
underwear.
They don't look like cloth like normally what they do. So
in theory, Martian Manhunter is naked because he's a shapeshifter.
Well, they couldn't put that out. They had to put something on him.
Well, he just makes his clothes be there, I guess.
Yeah, so I guess that's why it's so cheap.
Yes, another Wonder Woman. And this one, of course, is sort of like Greco-Roman-ish looking.
Yeah, with that little headdress and the
shield and
the boots,
knee pads. And this is $1,000 to this statue.
Well.
And all of these, of course, are like quarter to 1/3 scale. These statues, except for the Martian Manhunter, I believe is a smaller one.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, another Wonder Woman statue because they're cranking them out while DC's running them hot.
Yeah.
This is 1/6 scale Arya Stark from Game of Thrones. I don't know who that is because I don't watch Game of Thrones. She
looked tattered and worn.
I'm not even sure if it's a male or a female, to be honest.
But it looked like they got breasts.
It could just be that vest.
Oh,
but yeah, and he's got, or she's got coins and a sword and dagger. And, yeah, I'm sure somebody will correct us and be like, that's a girl or that's a boy.
Yeah.
Someone out there knows, we don't.
Yeah.
And he or she is 178.
Oh, that's not bad. Okay.
Magneto. Mixed media deluxe statue, and he comes with an interchangeable head because you can put on the head where he's wearing his helmet, and that is $750.
I like the coloring on it.
And mixed media, because you can see it's a fabric cape.
Yeah.
And he is posed that way because Magneto, he can levitate, and also he can manipulate metal. He can cause it to twist and move and shape or come apart. And so that's why what looks like a sentinel there, a robot, is being ripped to shreds under him.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a very important Marvel character tied in with X-Men.
Oh, is he?
$750 for Magneto. They did a good job on him, actually.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it looks good. I like the coloring.
She likes the colors.
I mean, I don't know the character, but the design looks good and all of that. But, you know, whatever.
This is from Robotech, and it is the Armored Cyclone statue, which, you know, I don't know the modern Robotech, but I know the original Robotech. And from the 3rd season of Robotech, the characters, they had motorcycles that would, when they stopped driving, would form into armor.
Okay.
So it would snap up onto their bodies, kind of like Tony Stark. But it was a motorcycle. And I think that's what this is, unless it's from another series I don't know about. This is a quarter scale. And it is $775. Robotech was actually a mismatch of 3 different animes. This is an 80s anime that was brought over here. The creators took 3 different shows and meshed them together into 3 seasons and rewrote it because it was being voiced over anyway. So they created something entirely different out of 3 different animes, if I'm remembering this correctly. And now we're going to jump into Tamashii Nations with Figure Arts Master Roshi, because they just love making Dragon Ball Z. That is the classic Master Roshi wearing the turtle shell backpack. And if you're a fan of the show, that would actually be pretty cool to have Master Roshi. I would get Master Roshi and put him with little kid Goku. And that being said, we are going to jump into Funko. Not a lot this week, unless we missed some things. If we did, we apologize. But, you know, as we said, we are on the move. And we're going to start off with the Freddy Funko 8-bit pixelized. You're shaking your head.
I mean, I don't know why they're on this 8-bit pick. I don't even know if it's doing well. But we were at GameStop on yesterday, and they had a bunch of 8-bit.
They did.
They had a lot.
I took a picture of that. I put it on Instagram. If you haven't seen us on Instagram, it's Open by Chance on Instagram. We spot things. We throw it up on there. And I put a picture of that. Yeah, they had 8-bits left over from the New York Comic Con.
And it was a lot of them. And it wasn't like a lot of one thing. It was all different stuff.
Yeah.
And
like 3 different.
Yeah. And now they got this Freddy Funko.
And this was their Wednesday special.
I wonder if it's sold
release. I doubt it.
It says limited, but that doesn't mean anything.
Not too many people impressed with these.
No, from what I see in the comments and other places, a lot of people don't like the 8-bit.
No, well, it's Funko's attempt to jump into another genre, because
spark some interest.
Yeah, because, you know, as we've said, you know, we like the pops, but sooner or later the interest is going to wane. And
I think it's already waning.
Yeah, and they need to be doing something else in order to catch that. And 8-bit was another attempt at it. So were the Dorps. Was attempt at it.
And now they got those little action figures, and we saw some.
The figures at they're going to Target exclusive.
No, because we saw it at GameStop last night.
You're talking about that
Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat,
set.
Yes, the ones that look like old He-Man figures.
So they trying that, and then they also with that they got the Darkwing Duck and the Rescue Rangers. Those
little figures.
I actually like those. I'm not gonna get them, but I actually like them. I think those are nice.
Okay.
So, I mean, they trying some new things, but I don't know if it's too
8-bit,
late.
isn't it?
Yeah, 8-bit they need to let go of that. More Five Nights at Freddy's.
You're just
What
disappointed
is that?
in everything. It says Withered Bonnie. Bonnie is an automaton rabbit from the video game.
Oh.
And this is a Walmart exclusive, which means that you're not going to see it. You might.
Oh, well, it's Five Nights at Freddy, and again,
Yeah, you
that's
might see
another line that doesn't seem to be doing so well.
Mm-hmm.
So it might actually be there.
Yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's, I think, is getting kind of tired.
Yeah.
I'd just rather not see anything else.
They're gonna make that in the 8-bit.
Quiet. Shh.
It wouldn't bother me none because I don't get it. So.
Don't say that too loud. Funko will do it.
Yeah.
So Funko gnomes.
Yeah.
We'll hear you.
Captain America.
Captain America mini Hikaris, and you know.
Still the same complaint.
Yeah, I mean you can tell it's Captain America, but primarily because of the big A on his head.
Yeah.
But again, I'm not a fan of the mini Hikaris.
Well, not just the mini Hikaris. I don't like that there's no color contrast. It's just one color. Yeah. They don't seem to try to break it up a little bit.
No, they only did that with the Venom.
Yeah, it was a Venom in another one they did. You showed it. I don't remember what it is, but I think it would be a little better if they tried to put some color contrast. Because what it is, red, white, and blue, right? The Captain America.
Yes.
If they had break it up, I think it would come out better. That just looked like a blue blob.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not a fan personally. I like the larger ones better.
Yeah, because it's all nice and colored, and that just looked like, oh, let's try something.
You were just full of disappointment today.
I mean, none of this stuff you've shown so far I would want.
Well, this is obviously the Star Wars Gunner 3-pack. The Gunner, the officer,
is that the same
and trooper.
Guy? No, it's three different.
It's three different characters. These are the guys that you see in the operations room on the Death Star that operate the main gun from Star Wars and from Return of the Jedi. And this is a Walmart exclusive 3-pack.
So you probably see that.
Actually, Walmart has been flooded with that stuff.
Yeah, because when we went last night to Walmart, they had a shelf top to bottom full of those.
For the diorama things, not these, but the diorama setups.
But still, it was these things.
Those didn't take.
No, they didn't do well.
No.
And now Walmart is overloaded with them.
Yeah. Next. Pint-Size Heroes Disney Edition.
That's the plush.
No. These
those
are
not.
one
Those not.
little squishy
I
looking
see
things.
it now.
Pint-Size Heroes. And those are the ones that come in the little bag, so you can feel the bag and tell what it is. You can guesstimate your purchase, but those will be coming out, and they will. I don't know which is which, but they'll have exclusives. I think some are. I don't remember. I don't want to say where the exclusives are going, and I'm not sure.
Okay.
Sorry, folks, she's frowning again. Pixelized Barb, which is a GameStop exclusive. I think this is going.
That's Emerald Comic Con. It says
Emerald Comic Con, but GameStop is going to get
GameStop's
getting the throwbacks.
Okay.
Pixelized Barb from Stranger Things, and we don't watch Stranger Things, so we don't know who Barb is. But it's going to be at the Emerald Comic Con, and it's going to GameStop eventually. And there'll probably be a ton of them because that's the same stuff that went. Who was it? The Great Gazoo Dorbs Ride and the Peppermint Patty were also Emerald City, I think.
Yeah, it was.
They might have been Emerald City.
And they still have
them. They still have them at Barnes & Noble.
Yeah.
And since they got leaked anyway, Funko went ahead and released the images of their Jurassic Park line. As you can see, there's two versions of Jeff Goldblum. So the Jeff Goldblum trying to look sexy
is the black outfit.
Yeah, that's Jeff Goldblum.
Oh.
Is going to Target, which means that you won't see it.
I don't want that.
People are going to want that because that was a really funny scene in the movie
Oh,
when
that.
he just sat down to take a break because he was injured
Mm-hmm.
and ended up in that pose and his shirt's open and everybody's like, "Oh, come on," because that was just funny.
Well, what's the difference between that dinosaur there?
Oh, the regular edition and the chase edition of the Velociraptor.
No, you got this one and this one.
Oh, I'm sorry. The Nedry, the Nedry with the ink on his face, and the Velociraptor is a 2-pack exclusive,
Oh, okay, that's a
Entertainment Earth
2-pack.
exclusive, which means it's probably going to end up at FYE.
Yeah, but Entertainment Earth is good at having things online, and
Yeah.
their shipping is really good. I've ordered several things from them.
So, splattered Nedry
Okay.
with a standard Velociraptor, and the Velociraptor in non-attack mode is the chase.
Oh, okay, that's the same thing.
Yes, they're the same. It's just one of them has his hood out, and the other one is in
Regular mode.
yeah, calm.
Oh.
And don't get your hopes up over the T-Rex, folks, because you see on the top there the T-Rex.
Oh, okay,
Because
yeah.
it is billed as a baby T-Rex, so it is not looking too good for it being
A 10-inch.
a 6-inch or a 10-inch pop. I've seen the box for it. The box is very wide, probably because of the tail, but it is not tall. It does not appear to be tall. It's they're still not saying, but it doesn't look to me like they're going to pull it as a 6-inch. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Next is Odd Job, who is a character from the James Bond film Goldfinger with Sean Connery, and he never spoke in the film, and he had
he didn't?
His cap, his derby was sharp all the way around. It had a round steel shank, and he could take his hat off and throw it and slice people.
That sounds so lame.
It was cool.
I guess.
This is a Target exclusive.
Oh, okay. I like it when things I don't want go to Target.
Yeah, and it doesn't look anything like the character.
Oh, he doesn't?
This guy looks Mexican.
Oh.
And I'm not trying to be funny, but he does not look like the traditional actor who plays Odd Job.
Oh, okay.
Who was Asian.
Oh, Asian?
He was Asian. No.
I guess that's the best they could do.
Well, you've pointed it out several times that when they do human characters, they're very plain.
Yeah, they have no features. I mean, it looks like anybody else, but with Asian, they could have made it a little more yellow instead of brown. You know what I mean?
I don't think
But Asian, at least you would have.
Asian.
But you would have thought Asian if it was a little more.
I'm trying to remember.
Yellow.
I think the actor might have been Korean.
But still,
yeah, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That looks more brown. You know, almost like a black character than Asian. I would have never thought Asian looking at that. But they don't do good with human characters. That's why I don't care for human characters.
Harry Potter plushies, because you needed even more.
I mean, it's plushies and it's Harry Potter. So.
I'm not too impressed with plushies.
Those look ugly. Especially that one with the glasses.
That's Harry.
Oh, that's a guy. Oh. Okay.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
Not a fan of plushies.
No, not a fan of Harry Potter. Oh, Rock Candy.
Rock Candy.
Tinkerbell
Diamond Collection.
Okay, now that one actually doesn't look bad.
Exclusive to the Disney. I think that's going to the Disney store. I'm not sure. I think that's a small one. I don't think that's a very large one. But yeah, as you can see, she's got the glitter paint. So diamond exclusive
angry.
Version.
Tinkerbell always looks happy.
No, not always.
Well, yeah.
She gets jealous. She gets jealous. She was jealous of Wendy. In the book, she tried to kill Wendy.
Oh, okay. I never read the book.
Yeah. Book is extremely different from the Disney version.
Well, all of those are, because we read Cinderella. And Cinderella was getting The sisters are getting their foot chopped off
Yeah.
to fit into that shoe.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, the when you read the actual versions, when you read, if you ever went and read the actual Peter Pan is the villain in that book, not Captain Hook. Captain Hook was trying to put an end to Peter Pan because he was so dangerous. The reason the Lost Boys obeyed Peter Pan was because they were terrified of him. Because if I remember how the story goes, it says that he was known to, in fits of rage, kill Lost Boys when he was angry. If they didn't do what he said, like he would do this thing where he would pretend to eat and there's no food and you better sit down and eat and he would kill them. Now, he was brutal. But that's it.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, that's it. That wraps it up for what we have seen this week. So nothing there that I'm after.
No, nothing I
kind of like the Master Roshi though from the Figure Arts.
Okay.
But I know you don't care.
No.
But what do you think? Anything there? Anybody's after or interested? You don't like the Tinkerbell? Oh well, we don't really have any rock candy anyway.
No.
But I'm sure that somebody out there likes something. From out of. You act like you're so disappointed in this whole setup.
No, I mean, nothing is really coming out. I guess that's cool, but nothing is really coming out that I can say, oh, yeah, that's nice. I would like that.
Well, sometimes that's a relief.
Yeah, it is. That's what I'm saying. You need to save your pennies sometimes.
Yeah, hold out for something better.
Yeah, something better come down the pipe.
I think a lot of times, and this is a huge mistake that people make, is that you rush out and you buy everything based on what you think the popularity of it will be because you missed something before that went up in value a lot.
Yeah.
But then that's a different kind of collecting. But people make that mistake. Oh man, I should have done this and that, and then you jump on everything that comes up. But by that time, the retailer's onto you, and they've made like 1 million of them.
Yeah.
And then it will never go up in value. But yeah, that's what we got this week. Broadcasting from our secret location hidden somewhere deep in the forests of South Carolina.
We are deep in the backwoods, but not in the forest. We are in the middle of nowhere.
That's good too.
Yeah.
So listen. I don't hear anything. It's quiet.
You ain't gonna hear nothing.
No, I like it. It's cool. But anyway. Any ideas or any suggestions? Go ahead and put it in the comment section down below. I am going to try to either tomorrow or Sunday putting up the next Masters of the Universe parody. So please watch out for that. Also, I will be working on. I've gotten some feedback about doing classic video game walkthroughs. So I will probably be doing that. I don't have anything ready, but I'll be working on that sometime in the near future. And is that it? Anything to add?
Nope, that is all.
No? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that being said, we will sign off and we will see you again soon. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.